Lesson number 5. Understanding time. Time has three parts. What has gone by is the past. What is going on now is the present. And what is yet to come is the future. Today is the Monday. The world today shows the present time. Tomorrow is my birthday. The world tomorrow shows the future. Yesterday, Granny told me a story. The world yesterday shows the past. Time can be understood using means such as calendars, school timetables, etc. Do you know? It is important to understand time for studying history. Sometimes old statues, coins, shards of poetry, etc. are found while digging the foundation of building. These things are studied carefully. Through these studies, we come to know about the periods of time to which they belong. Use your brain power. Today's newspaper become old tomorrow. But if we cannot remember a particular fact, we search through old newspapers to find the information we need. This means that today's newspaper will tomorrow become an important means of getting to know history. Can you tell how do we measure time? To understanding time, we divided it into seconds, minutes, hours, day and night for night, month, year. In this way, time can be measured. Water clocks, clocks, and the calendar are instruments of measuring time. Do you know? In the 14th century, the hourglass came into use in Europe. It consisted of two connected glass vessels fit in a wooden frame. Dry fine sand was poured into one of the vessels. The connecting hole between the vessel allowed the sand in the top vessel to fall into the lower vessel. The hourglass was constructed in such a way that it took 1 hour for all the sand to fall from one vessel into the other. The clock was turned over as soon as all the sand had fallen into the lower vessel. This is how a period of 1 hour was measured. These clocks were used in India too. Try this. Stick photographs of yourself from the past and present in the frames below. In the frame of the future, draw a picture of what you will look like in 20 years. Can you tell why do we make partitions of time in different ways? For convenience of everyday work, time is divided in different ways. For example, while using words like now, a while ago, in a while, or today, yesterday, and tomorrow, we are unknowingly measuring time in our minds. What we have learned for convenience of day-to-day work, time is split into parts. When we use words like right now, in a while, or later, we unknowingly measure time in our minds. Time is measured by using instruments such as clocks, calendars, and school timetables. Time is divided into parts such as a second, minutes, hour, day and night, or week, fortnight, month, and year. We get an understanding of time through historical buildings or old objects like coins, statues, or shards of poetry found in an area. They help us to understand the history of that place.